You're ready to start your level 2 exercises. Find somewhere in your house that's safe and secure for you to hold on to. Your kitchen counter or your kitchen chair are good. Start with a good posture, feet hip width apart. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. Make sure you grow tall, and we're just about ready to start. We're going to challenge your balance throughout these exercises. So there's a certain number of things you want to think about in terms of holding on. In the handholds, you could either start by holding on quite firmly, or you could just put a finger touch, or if you're feeling particularly confident, you could hold your hand just above the chair, but have it there nearby just in case. Easy marching. We want to warm you up first before we start doing some strength and balance exercises. Easy marching is a very easy way to keep your circulation flowing. So start off with your feet hip width apart, and as you walk, make sure you put your ball of your foot down first through to the heel. Try and keep it nice and relaxed and your shoulders down, and if you feel confident, take your hand off the chair. As you warm up, you may feel that you want to raise your knees a little bit higher, a little bit more of a purposeful march. Ankle movements. It's important to maintain flexibility at the ankles so you can cope with uneven pavements. Sit at the back of a chair with your back supported and make sure you're sitting tall. Lift your leg up and slowly pull your toes back towards your knee. In another movement, move forward, away as far as you can, and then in a slow and controlled manner, just go forward and backward with the toes to increase the range of motion. You want to repeat this up to 10 times on each leg. Back knee strengthening. We're going to work on the muscles at the back of your leg now. You can either use ankle weights or not, and hold on to make sure your balance is good. Stand up tall, pull your leg backwards a touch, but keep the toe on the floor, and then lift the heel towards the ceiling. Hold for a slow count of 4. As you lift the leg back, make sure the knee is behind the other knee and not forward. Do this as slowly as possible for the maximum effect. Knee bends. This exercise is going to work the muscles at the front of your thigh. We're working on strength, so hold on. Make sure your posture's good and you're standing tall, feet hip width apart. As you bend your knees, make sure they don't go too far forward and you don't bend too low. Hold yourself there for a slow count of 4 to 5 and raise up again. Try and keep looking forward and repeat up to 10 times. Heel toe standing. One of the important things to improve balance is to reduce the base of support, or the amount of space your feet take up on the floor. Make sure you hold on to start with, grow tall, and bring one foot in front of the other, touching heel to toe. Transfer the weight so that you've got weight equally on both feet. Just hold it there for a slow count of 5. If you can, try and reduce your hand hold so the hand is just above the chair. Repeat up to 10 times. We can now move into heel-toe walking. This continues to improve your balance. Make sure you've got something to hold on to. This could be your kitchen counter or a pair of chairs. Stand up nice and tall. Bring one foot in front of the other. Keep looking forward, not down. And try and do this in a very slow and controlled manner. You will wobble and it's quite normal. If you can take your hand off the chair, but keep it nearby for support. And each time make sure you've got your weight evenly distributed before you start the next step. Progress to doing about 10 of these steps. Sideways walking is another important balance exercise. Start standing up tall, holding on to something firm. Feet hip width apart, take one foot out and put the toe down before the heel. As you bring the other leg to join it, keep a gap between the legs. Try and keep looking forward all the time and reduce the handhold if you can over time. Depending on the amount of space you've got, keep moving left to right and right to left until you've done about 10 steps. And lastly, sit to stand. This is a core exercise. It will help improve your strength and balance. You can do this anywhere in your home, but make sure you've got a solid chair. Sit forward from the back of the chair to work the back muscles. Make sure you've got good posture and make sure you've brought your toes back a little bit under your knees. There are 3 handholds you could use. You could push firmly on the arms of the chair. You could have a light fingertip touch. Or, as you progress, you can fold your arms and let your legs do all the work. So let's make a start. Do the movement nice and slowly and controlled. As you stand up, just move your feet a little bit to get the blood flowing again and slowly sit back again with control. As you repeat these, you'll find your leg muscles start to get quite warm and perhaps a little bit tense. That's quite normal and shows it's having a training effect. Repeat up to 8 times. So we've given you a go 2 or 3 times at each of the exercises. Perhaps if you're not quite yet willing to go and join a class, you might start doing these a little bit more. So for example, in a couple of days, you might repeat the video clip, but do each exercise 5 times. Maybe in a couple of weeks, try each exercise 10 times. You'll notice the difference, you'll see your balance and strength improving, and hopefully that'll give you the impetus to come and join a group.